BBC Three Counties Radio.
13 minutes past 3. Let's talk about the marathon taking place this weekend, 43rd marathon. A man from St Albans dressed as a brain, and another man from Amersham who's running the marathon by walking backwards. Just some of the amazing people from the three counties who you might see on the telly this weekend taking part in the fantastic London Marathon. We can speak to Isaac Kenyon and Tom Harrison. Isaac, very good afternoon to you.
Afternoon to you. Hi, good to be on.
Oh, welcome to the show, Isaac. You're going to be doing the marathon dressed as a brain.
Yes, a 3D brain. Yeah, it's not. It's got some holes and air pockets, so it's not going to be completely enclosed. But yeah, pretty much a brain.
How big is? So you'll be inside the brain outfit.
It's from the sort of top body, and it goes over my head and top body, and so my legs are free to run, and so yeah, that's how it is. It's got some cogs in it, so that you can see that the brain is sinking.
How fantastic! I mean, it's going to be quite a spectacle watching you run around.
I hope so. I mean, it's fairly large, so I hope I don't become a spectacle of hitting people with the costume.
Yes, I hope not. Isaac, what does the brain costume represent?
So the brain costume itself represents the mental health issues that we're all dealing with. There's a quarter of us in the UK and globally are going through a mental health crisis, feeling trapped in our own minds. So it's just a representation of us thinking and how we need to kind of come out of our shells and help each other. And also use, the power of running as a stress reliever. On top of it being a brain that I'm running with, it's Stress Awareness Month this month in April. So running for me has always been great for stress relief, and I think the having the brain running, I think it kind of represents that.
Yeah, it's a brilliant cause. I mean, what's your association with it? Because clearly you're doing this for a reason.
Yes. So I'm a trustee for the mental health charity, local one in our region, Mid Herts, and wanting to raise awareness of the support that they give, especially during the cost of living crisis. It's been really difficult for a lot of people, and try and raise some funds as well for the charity too. And the costume was made by a local school, Heathmount School. Simon Payne, he designed it. And that school is talking more about mental health as well. So we're trying to work in partnership with this London Marathon to raise as much awareness as possible for the younger people to be inspired to take control of their own mental health and get outdoors, do some running, do some exercise to help support their stress and things like this.
Yeah, it's very important. It's a big concern for all of us, what's happening to so many of us. Over the last couple of years, it's been really difficult. Have I got this right? You're hoping to set a new world record dressed as a brain? Because I'm thinking, I didn't even know there was a world record for running a marathon dressed as a brain.
Well, you're really surprised. If you go on to Guinness World Records, there's hundreds and hundreds of records for London Marathon, because London Marathon is a spectacular event for highlighting great causes. And people do all sorts of things. Three-dimensional suits are quite common, and there hasn't been a brain yet. So I thought, okay, I'll do the brain. And also, there's a three-dimensional suit world record as well, a timed one. So it doesn't matter what you're dressed in. If you can run it in a certain time, you might be able to beat the time that was done before. So I'm going to try and break that record as well. So there's two of them. One is setting it as a brain, and then one is trying to beat the three-dimensional record. But I'm there just to have fun as well and raise as much awareness as possible. So whether or not the records get broken, I'm here to just do it for the cause.
You're a good man. How much training have you been able to do in the run up to the marathon? Because I'm trying to work out, would you do some training just running and some of your running with the outfit on, or at least some weight, so you're kind of mimicking what you're going to be facing on the day?
Ideally, I should have run a lot more with the costume, but the running I've done loads of running over the last 6-7 months. We're constantly running all the time, so my running fitness is there. The costume was only made recently, so I haven't had the most time to run with the costume, so it's going to be quite a surprise. But one of the, I guess, difficulties with it, because it's so big and it goes above me, it might catch the wind, which might pull me to side to side. I have felt that on a training run with it, and also the fact that it's quite big and it's connected to me. I might be a bit strained with the weight as well. So we'll find out. I've not run 26 miles.
I sincerely hope
it's all an experiment.
Well, I hope you don't get blown into the Thames. That'd be awful. How are you going to?
No, definitely not.
How are you going to get, Isaac? How are you going to get the outfit, the brain, to the start? I mean, are you going on public transport?
Yes. So it's going to be an early start, I think, so that the trains aren't too busy. Just so that we don't, cramp. But it can be folded a bit, so it can get a bit more compact. So although it's large when it's made and open, the design of it is quite big. It can be folded. It's got a lot of foam and things with it, so it can be folded. Yeah.
Isaac, stay where you are. I want to bring Tom into the conversation. Tom, good afternoon to you.
Afternoon.
Hello, Tom. You've done the marathon dressed as a gorilla. Now you're going to do it walking backwards.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So equally bonkers as someone running around as a brain.
I was going to say, Mr. Backward Walking Marathon Runner, meet Mr. Brain Marathon Runner. After you can say hello to each other.
I will see you running backwards.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't trip over each other.
Yeah. I'll make sure my brain doesn't trip over your backwards running.
Yeah.
Right, hang on a minute. Now, is walking backwards going to be more challenging for you, Tom? Because it sounds easy. I don't think it is.
No, it isn't easy. I mean, a lot of people say, anyone can walk backwards, and then they'll do a little bit, and then after about 10 seconds, they go, actually, this is quite hard. It's not something. It uses about 33% more energy, and you definitely have to concentrate that a little bit more. So, it will be harder than going around forwards, but I'm doing it for a good cause. It's the Red Cross. They've been doing some great work out in Ukraine, so I kind of felt the need to do a little bit more. I decided if I did it backwards, it'd be a great personal challenge, but hopefully that it would get a few more donations from people. And justgiving.com/backwards marathon is my page if people want to donate.
Tom, have you set yourself a time you'd like to complete the marathon in?
Well, I think if I can get round in 10 hours, then I'll have done not too bad, because that's going at sort of 3 miles an hour plus a few nap stops.
Right, that's quite a long time, 10 hours. In the middle of that, there'll be the national security alert coming through on all our phones as well at 3.
Saying, watch out, man walking backwards around London.
Well, listen, good luck to you both, gentlemen. I wish you, and to everybody from the 3 counties taking part in the marathon, my best wishes to you. I hope you'll raise lots of money, lots of awareness for your campaigns. Tom, best of luck running backwards, but you're easily spotted. And Isaac, good luck to you. Isaac, good luck to you running with a giant brain on top.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can't be missed. So that's Isaac from St Albans, who's... This is just weird. Isaac from St Albans, who is running the marathon on Sunday with a giant brain. That's his costume. You can't miss that. And Tom from Amersham, who's running the marathon backwards. And that's not easy.